Next up on the show today, your car's windshield. How important is it? We're going to talk specifically about how important it is that it be properly installed, and it can be a life or death type decision that you make where windshield installation is concerned. I recently watched an investigative piece on television about this very issue, and it really opened my eyes, and I'm hoping that we can open your eyes today, too, about the importance of proper windshield installation today. Brian Kittrell is in studio with us. He's with Kittrell Glass here in Birmingham. Brian, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Don.
Factory-installed windshields, should we deem them fairly safe?
Absolutely. Your factory, they're installed using techniques with robots. Human hands don't touch them until they've actually been installed. And unfortunately, when human hands get involved, that's when problems begin. And that's why it's important to make sure that when you do get a replacement, you have someone who's qualified to touch your windshield. That is so.
Indeed. Now, replacing the windshield for whatever reason, a rock can fly up and shatter it, or it could be a more serious accident that happens where your windshield has to be replaced. A lot of people want to gravitate toward the less expensive method, but that's not always the best or the safest.
Absolutely not. I firmly believe cheap is expensive. I battle that every day. If something is cheap, there's a reason for it. And when you're paying a little higher price, you're paying for quality, not just in the trained technicians, but in the products we use to put the glass in.
So when you're shopping for someone to replace your windshield, what are some things we should look for, Brian? What questions should we ask?
Well, certification of your installers is certainly valuable to know. Are the installers certified? And there are plenty of people out there that do certifications. The National Glass Association has classes that installers can take, and that's certainly a good first step. But we've taken an additional step and become certified with an organization called AGRSS. We're one of only two shops here in Birmingham, the only one in Birmingham proper that's made the commitment to join this organization that not only has certification standards, but actually has audits and makes us live up to their standard.
Did I not hear on this investigative piece I referenced, the TV investigative piece, they said, I believe, that it is not a requirement that installers be licensed or certified?
That is correct. There is no certification required by anybody. It can be anybody in a pickup truck can get out there and do their own work. And that's why it's essential not just to shop on price, but also look for someone who's been doing it and who has been trusted for years.
Therein, I guess, lies the problem with faulty installation. People who are not experts at what they're doing, haven't had the proper training, and maybe taking a lot of dangerous shortcuts.
That's true. And many people don't realize how significant the windshield is for the safety of their car. It doesn't just block wind and bugs. It also provides a significant portion of structural integrity to the roof of your car.
Indeed. I learned a lot about those components watching this investigative piece. One big thing it does is it sort of deflects the airbag after it deploys.
It does. Without the windshield, the airbag, specifically the passenger side airbag, would actually just go out the front windshield space.
Yeah.
It's the windshield is designed to take the initial blow from the passenger airbag. That airbag comes out at enormous speed, but the windshield takes the first blow of it, and then it's designed to then come in contact with your face. And without that initial contact with the glass, you'll have serious injuries. The other thing, if the windshield is not put in properly, the airbag actually could blow the windshield out of the car, and that's where a high-quality urethane comes in to in the installation of the windshield. Using a high-quality urethane is important, and there are plenty out there. There's some that are cheap, and there's some that are expensive, and that's something also that your listeners should consider asking: what type of urethane is being used, and is it an OEM-approved urethane?
Another important safety component of windshields is it can prevent the roof from collapsing in a crash, can it not?
Estimates say that up to 60% of the structural integrity of the roof, it relies on your windshield. Believe it or not, a piece of glass can actually help keep your roof from caving in a rollover. It's amazing.
There were some crash tests conducted in this TV investigative piece that I saw, and I was shocked to see how easily some of these improperly windshields gave way. They could literally knock on them with a heavy instrument, and they would crumble. And, you know, the comment was made, this shouldn't happen. It should not give this easily.
No, it absolutely shouldn't. When done properly and following the procedures and using the manufacturer's guidelines, your windshield, your replacement windshield will be just as safe as your factory windshield.
And I'm not talking just about the glass shattering. I'm talking about the windshield framing, too, actually giving away.
Yes, sir.
It was scary to watch.
It's that's why it's important, and that's why I say cheap is expensive. Do not always shop on price. Look for quality first, because your safety is at risk here.